Ladies and gentlemen, if I wait wear cloth before I address this issue, make thunder fire who you suppose fire, no be me. See, if you never like Ime Bishop aka Okon Lagos before in your entire life, I swear after watching this video you will like him. There must surely be a reason for you to like Ime Bishop aka Okon Lagos. Listen to his speech, just listen. No, cause me, I don't understand. I'm tired of all this. I don't really understand. Just listen to, watch this video, just watch it till the end. Listen to his speech. After everything, you will be convinced that Peter Obi is the only solution. Make I not talk much. Peter Obi is the only solution. Watch the video yourself.
Administration, in very many regards, is a fiasco. And then one person is coming from his party. Asiwaju, the leader of that party, an influential leader of that party, and you have under your watch witnessed this failures, and you cannot sell an idea. These your lofty ideas of changing this country to your team member that you brought in to lead this country. It means you're either mischievous, wicked, or selfish. Asiwaju coming in to run for the presidency of this country is like bringing in Peter Rufai to man the stakes for Nigeria. Let's assume we qualified for Qatar 2022. The national team coach who would invite the legendary Rufai or Austin Okocha, and then will drop Iwobi and pick Okocha, okay, to be a midfielder for Nigeria. If there is exclusion, that is religious exclusion to the detriment of Christian. But in PDP, it is regional exclusion. That's where the yes on Wike question comes in. The two most important positions in a political party is the presidential candidate and the national chairman of the party. All of them are in the north. Now, you look at Peter Obi and Labour Party. There is no disrespect. There is no exclusion.
All this is you're saying. How does it add value to the economy?
If you do not respect the constitution of your party, charity begins at home. How in this world are you going to respect the constitution of the federal republic?
How is it? Are we talking about ethnicity, religion, or
we are
value in the country? Economical value.
Everything is involved. You don't have to.
What do you consider religion and the economy working with? China, they are not Christians, they are fucking Buddhists, and they are the best economy in the world.
Is China divided across ethnic lines as much as we are divided in this country? Is China divided across religious lines as much as we are divided in this country?
You support somebody that is not Peter Obi, they will drag you down. They will bully you.
Listen, it is not bullying. If you come out and then we are only cyberbullying you and there is no civil war, we have tried. This is 200 and something million people. We have not broken. Do you know what we have seen? We are very angry. Do you know what 8 years means in the life of even a girl or anybody when they're young? When someone is convinced of a route towards national salvation, and then by way of your action and inaction, it looks like you are jeopardizing that move, it is very frustrating.
So attack.
He sees you as an enemy.
What if he does not see what I see?
Look, you say what? They said Muslim ticket in
for
the
APC.
APC.
APC, yes.
Muslim ticket. That for me, okay, is look, we are a country, all right?
Liberal country.
We have it shows how religiously intolerant and religiously insensitive that decision is. It shows that choice is a very deliberate move towards exclusion. There is nothing like political inclusion as far as with specific regards to Christians or Northern Christians, as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And now you come to PDP. Yes. The exclusion in PDP is not like, okay, in the APC there is exclusion. That is religious exclusion to the detriment of Christians, you know. But in PDP it is regional exclusion. For God's sake, that's where the yes on Wike question comes in. Fault is argument in any way. Look, the two most important positions in a political party is the presidential candidate and the national chairman of the party. All of them are in the north. All of them are seated to the north. The argument by Yesom Wike, His Excellency, the governor of Rivers State, is look, in our constitution here in the PDP, okay, there is provision for zoning. It is constitutional. Now, the presidential candidate no one is struggling with it. It's okay, Waziri Atiku Abubakar can take. All right, he won. But you cannot have him as a presidential candidate from the north, and then you still have the National Party chairman from the north. The National Party chairman should resign, and then a man from the south comes in. When Jonathan was president of the south, and then the National Party chairman was Muazu from the north. When Atiku took the ticket as a presidential candidate in 2019 when he was running against Buhari, Secondus from the south was the National Party chairman. So why are you excluding the south? Is totally disrespectful. Do you understand? So the exclusion in the PDP and the disrespect and impunity is regional.
Well, then
the APC is religious. You understand? Now, you look at Peter Obi and Labour Party. There is no disrespect. There is no exclusion.
But all this
regionally,
saying, what has it got to do with adding value to the economy? All these things you're saying, how does he add value to the economy?
If you do not respect the constitution of your party, charity begins at home. How in this world are you going to respect the constitution of the federal republic?
How is he going to add? Are we talking about ethnicity, religion, or value in the country?
What you
economical value?
Everything is involved. You don't have to.
What do you consider religion and the economy working with? China, they are not Christians, they are fucking Buddhists, and they're the best economy in the world. The fuck are we talking about?
Excuse me, listen to me. In a country as is China divided across ethnic lines as much as we are divided in this country? Is China divided across religious lines as much as we are divided in this country? This is a country that is at the brink of falling. It's at the brink of despair. For God's sake, we need a healer.
So, but
we don't need anybody to exacerbate our problems.
But wait, talking about healing.
Someone shouting for autonomy.
So, for example, talking about healing.
We don't. So don't bring. Listen, the China analogy does not sink here with regards to religion. No, it does not. I am not a religious bigot. For God's sake, I want this country to work.
We all do.
We want this country to work.
I fucking want this country to work.
When
if it works, it's for my own good.
If it works, good. No. If it works, no, it's not a conditional. Don't put a conditional clause there. When it works, because we have to make it work.
We have to.
I gotta think. Which government or which person go give my clients or my prospective clients, fans, that happiness, that sweetness of belly, where be say, I go throw small joke, they go laugh. Jonathan, you know one thing about elections? Elections, election. And it is divided into three phases in my own opinion. And I dare to say that my opinion is universally true. Elections is divided into pre-elections. The main election.
And post-election.
And the post-elections. We go end on the day of swearing in. Now, for you or for person to decide or to fear, say, I cannot openly declare support for a particular candidate, then it means that the election is not free.
No.
You are not. No, listen. You are not free. You are not at liberty, so to express yourself.
So, which means,
meaning we all own stakes in this so-called free and fair election, because election can be fair but not free. Let us narrow this thing down to Nigeria and the Nigerian picture and situation. You get? This is a country that everybody is angry.
Facts.
And a greater part of the population, the active population of this country, are the youth. You understand? We are very angry. So now, everybody is choked. Everyone wants a breath of fresh air. Everybody wants a positive change. And amongst the youth, population of this country. They believe that candidate A, okay, if you do a poll, all right, they believe that candidate A is likely going to make their fortunes better.
Which is why I will always ask this
Do you
question.
understand? And then you can't be like, say, look, you know, do you know what 8 years means in the life of even a girl or anybody when they're young? You understand? 8 years from now, anybody who is 40, understand, is 48.
But you get one question I want to ask.
You're only 2 years short of being a 50-year-old.
Get one question I want to ask, Bishop. See this question I want. See this question I want to ask. You said every youth, okay, in this country, given the fact that people are suffering in this country, obviously everybody they suffer for this country.
Suffer.
Now everybody, we all know who a lot of people are tilting towards.
Of course.
Now the question they ask, my own opinion, no, or my own personal opinion. What if this person they tell you only waiting you want hear?
How?
Like, okay, I know you want to hear this. I'm going to tell you this.
Yes.
So that you would think that I'm thinking what you're thinking.
It's called hope.
which means all of them are hope merchants.
No, hold
like
on.
a pastor, which means it's like a pastor as
yes,
well.
come and preach your hope. But when you as a messenger of that hope looks you hopeless, Jonathan, to me, let me listen. Listen.
Are you saying any of them is looking?
Hang on. Listen. There is a particular presidential candidate, okay? There's a particular presidential candidate whom everybody knows. He himself also knows. He doesn't adjudge himself as a saint. Nobody has canonized him as a saint. But in the race, come on, he's the lesser evil. Why wouldn't I bank on a lesser evil?
How?
Do you understand?
I want to ask a question. How is he the lesser evil? See, make I tell you something. I'm not saying no. Okay, for example, I'm going to say for the third time. For example, evil is evil. Now, person wait thief from this pot.
Yes.
Now, because of say, he never see bigger pot to thief from.
You're only
bigger
assuming. Even the devil doesn't know the intention of a man's heart. Say to the extent that you know. Listen to me, my brother. All crimes are not equal. There is no equality in crime. That's the truth. All crimes are not equal. That is why the sentence for a man who thief fowl is not the sentence for a man, okay, who loot treasury.
Foul on the worst pass Foul on the worst pass these days.
So good. We don't abuse.
Foul on the immediate justice. The other one, they fit do plea bargain and all of that. But if the pendulum swing to the other side, you go enter like 50 something.
Good.
Easy Boy TV. Subscribe to all our channels.